If I could go back in time and have a conversation with myself as a brand new agent, there's 7 things I would tell myself that would help shave a lot of the learning curve off the journey I went through. So let's get right into this with no fluff. So if you wouldn't mind helping me out, hit the subscribe and like button, and this will help get these tips out to new agents that need it now, that can help shorten the learning curve on the experience they're about to have. Tip number 1 is to make sure that you're using your own CRM. Don't just rely on the CRM that the brokerage hands to you. The experience that I had is that me and another agent started at the same time, and the broker told us they would provide leads. And what we discovered is that there were people that he had plugged into his list that would come to the website, save a home, and that would turn into a lead that came to me from his list. And that's not right. You want to make sure that you're getting the leads that are being created from your list as they go onto the website, that they turn into leads for you. You don't want those leads going to other agents in the brokerage. And then 2, if you ever decide to leave the brokerage, you want to make sure that you have that information, and it's not information that the brokerage can retain a copy of. Tip number 2 is to understand the immense value that lies in the list that you're creating in the CRM. Those list of clients, the people that know, like, and trust you, that will take your phone call. At the end of the day and at the end of your career, the only thing you'll have to sell is that list of clients. Think about it. Facebook bought Instagram for $1 billion. And why did they do that? Because they couldn't make a software that would allow people to post photos. The reason Facebook was willing to spend $1 billion on Instagram is because Instagram had millions of users that Facebook wanted to acquire. If you want to create something that is actually sellable one day, make sure you're building this list. Also, if you want your business to get easier as the years go on, this list is going to become more and more integral in getting you more referrals and repeat business. So from day one, make sure you understand the importance of this list and start building it. Put everyone that knows, likes, and trusts you in this CRM right now. Tip number 3 is to understand the game plan and knowing where you are going. Define that for yourself. Don't let anyone else pick. Sit down with a journal and write out, where do I want to be at the end of this year? And at the end of 6 months, at the end of this month. And as you get clear on where you're at now and where you're going, what you need to do on a daily basis will become easy to see, and that's ultimately what's going to become your schedule. Tip 4 is to work in 4 to 5 week business plans. Now, brokers get really big on, hey, you've got to write your annual plan. What are you going to do over the course of the year? And what I found is that working from a destination that's a year away really gives me permission to procrastinate a lot. I mean, I've got so much time, it's a year away. And this is why most companies have most of their productivity in the 4th quarter. Whereas if we can shorten that time and have maybe 4 to 5 week plans, then we're always in crunch time, right? We're going to be far more productive if we work in shorter increments and hold ourselves accountable to getting little milestones done several times through the year versus just one big milestone at the end of the year. So if you want to be far more productive and get a lot more done, make sure you're working in 4 to 5 week plans, not annual plans. Tip number 5 is understanding right up front that the whole business really is about having meaningful conversations with other human beings every single day. We call this prospecting. And whether you're getting your leads through your CRM, through a website, whatever it is, you have to talk to people consistently. And so what I recommend is pick a number of meaningful conversations you're going to have on a consistent basis, whether it's 25 or 50, but have those conversations consistently and the business will show up. Your job is to talk to people. Tip number 6 is to spend time with the MLS and understand the numbers in your market. Make sure that you're understanding what the average day on market is, what the average price is, what's happening in different areas, how things are speeding up or slowing down. When you have conversations with people that ask you how the market's doing, you want to be able to speak intelligently to demonstrate that you're actually an expert in the field that you're presenting yourself as a professional in. So make sure you study that every day. Spending daily time with the MLS is going to help you pick up lingo. It's going to help you pick up statistics, and it's going to make you sound intelligent as you're talking to other human beings. Tip number 7 is to get a coach. If you can swipe a credit card and shave years off your learning curve by just having someone that's traveled ahead of you, that's already made all the mistakes for you, and can just teach you what you can do right now and help you develop the skills that are going to benefit you right now, That makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you can pick up 1, 2, 3, 4 extra transactions a year, that coaching is going to pay for itself. So if you're a real estate agent, you want to shave off some of the learning curve I've already been through, subscribe to the channel. We'll give you lots of free information here. If you want to join a community that's going to give you a lot of the same tools that you get through one-on-one coaching at a much smaller price, comment below and I'll get you some more information on how to join the GSD Mastermind community.